So there we go, there's the dripping tap. Nobody likes a dripping tap. So you could change the insides of it, but the customer actually wants a new tap. So this is what we've got. Let's have a look. So that's what they've wanted. Right, let's get to it. Right, so first job, let's empty the unit. So we'll start off by taking the doors off, make it a bit easier. Then we'll empty all this lot out. Right, got an easier way. That's better. Right, so let's disconnect the water. We'd have to turn the mains off because there's a shut-off valve that goes to each tap, so that's quite simple. Yeah, with these valves, when that slot is up and down, that means it's on, and to switch it off, you just go across like that. So that's off now. On, off, nice and easy. Right, we'll put another towel down for when we disconnect it. We'll have a bit of water going down, but even if the unit gets wet, as long as you wipe it up fairly soon, we'll be okay. The water that's coming out of there is just what's left in the tap. So the tap's open to let the water run out. And once they're loose, they'll just come off with your fingers. Right, let's get another towel. There we go. And we'll take these off all the way. Right, so that's the tap actually disconnected. So then we've got to loosen the tap from the sink. So let's have a look at that. So that's what we've got up there. So we need to, there's a nut just there that we need to undo. So we need these. This is what we need. Like a box spanner, come in different sizes. Let's see what fits. Right, and this is the awkward bit. Let's see which one fits first. Could be that one. Then you can extend these by putting one inside the other one. Then the screwdriver that we used earlier, can go in this hole and undo it like that. That's that. Want it really tight. That's made that easy. use our fingers for that. If you pull down on the pipes, it stops the tap from falling over at the top. You don't want to damage the sink. There we go. Right, so the tap will be loose now. Right, that's resting there nice. Let's have a look. Right, so that should be loose now. There we are. And then we'll go, oh, there we go. And so you've got to get them through one at a time. So that's gone through, there we go. We discard that. So what we'll do, we'll clean this up now, ready for the new one to go in. We'll do that next. Alarm scale. Right, that'll do that because the flange at the bottom of the other tap is quite big, but that's fine anyway. Great stuff. Right, so this tap actually fixes a bit different to the other one. With that big thread goes through the hole, should be the same size. Then that tightens it up. Where's the other one? Let's have a look. Yeah, the other one. And this is how they usually are, to be honest. That fixed. I don't know where the bits are gone. But yeah, just a little nut that goes on there. And a metal sort of washer, if you like. And that's what held that. The hoses are already fixed to this tap. They're not usually fix them in yourself, usually screw them in yourself. But they're the wrong size for what we need. But these do come with the adapters. So that is the right size to go on our shut-off valve. So basically we'll fix them on there. Like that. But what I'll do is I'll fix this onto the valve first, then I'll fix that to that when it's in place. Right, let's see about fitting this. Right, so that's them in place, ready for the taps to be connected onto. Right, let's see about fitting the tap now. Right, so I've just removed that. There's a couple of screws going there, just locking nuts, bolts really. So yeah, it's a bit awkward to take off. You've got to sort of slide these off one at a time so they go through. Plus this one's got an extra pipe, and basically what that is, that runs all the way through the tap, and it's for this pull out nozzle thing. So when I pull that, see it moves. So we've got this to consider when we're fitting it. Because what you do, you fix a weight onto this. There it is, look. A weight fixes on that. So it's that pulls the tap, the nozzle back into the tap, basically. Right, so let's have a look. Got there. Right, they want to come off as well. They go underneath the sink. Let's get rid of them. And the washer. And this flange there has got a rubber already in it, and that's what goes up to the sink on the top. I'll just take this off. Right, that's them off then. So they want to go under the sink with that nut and some locking bolts. So we'll have them under the sink. We need to find something that we can use to fix this on. So we'll have a look, and the grip should be big enough for that. So we'll get rid of them. Right, let's get it in place then. So we've got to do these one at a time to get these through. These are quite long on this actually, they're not usually that long. I've got to make sure this is nice and not trapped by anything. It needs to be able to move freely. And that one should squeeze it. There we go. And that's that. Right. I'm assuming it'll go that way. Yeah, it's got the name on the front, so we know it goes that way. Right-handed to be able to use this. There we go. Right. Let's get underneath. Right, we need to make sure that the tap isn't going to fall over and damage anything. But with having that big thread there, it can't go any further than that. So at least we can leave the tap like that while we get underneath. Right, let's get down there. Right, so under the sink, everything to hand. You literally need to be in the unit on your back for this. So with a full job, this is the tricky bit. Especially with all these bloody pipes we've got. So we need to feed everything through. So we'll fit them through first, the rubber, then the washer. Then we've got to get this thing on as well. Right. Let me get in. Once we get up here, there's this other one that needs to go through somehow. I know you can't see that with my bloody hands. Right, let's send through. Come on, baby. Gotta watch one of these because there's like a plastic clip on it. I'll show you in a minute, but that's getting in the way of putting this on. Right, that's through. Right, so we've got everything there now. Then pull down on these slightly to keep the tap in place. Although on this, the cutout of the worktop is a bit close to this, so it's making it hard to turn, but it should go. need to see if it grips. I've already set the size of these, but it's all bloody, it's a bit tight. It's going bit by bit. Then once it's a bit snug, I'll get on the top. I'll need to line up the tap. Right, so that's lined up. And it will probably move again, to be honest. Seems quite tight. Just check that again. Right, that's not too bad. What it is, when you're moving the tap from at the top from ball to ball, that's when they get loose. If they're quite tight to turn, so I'll just try and get a bit more on this. It's easier doing it now than having to do it when everything's back in. Right, that's nice. We need to make sure this one moves easy enough. And these are colour coded as well, so we know where they go. Let's have a look. That's the hot one. Right, can't do this one upside down. These don't need to be really tight because they're only rubbers that are in them. Right, that's that one. Right, so if that was a normal tap, we'd be connected now. But we've got this thing to try and sort out. So there's that in there, look. And the other one's on a clip. So it clips in. There you go. And it causes a loop. Then the weight goes on here where that it says it's going, that's where it needs to be. Then it hangs down. So we might have to make some adjustments to the shelf. We'll see. Right, let's have a look at this, how it goes on. Yeah, so there's a hole going through it. Just a couple of screws, so we need to undo them. Yeah, there's some spikes inside it, just plastic spikes. So when it clamps together, it clamps onto the nylon pipe. Right, so that hangs down. The next job, we will put the water back on, check there's no leaks down here, make sure the tap's switched off. If you do this bit steady, then you'll, before you go to full pressure, you'll be able to see if there's any leaks anyway. It seems okay, but we'll keep a check on that. Can't see. Right. We'll just stay here a second or two. Keep a check. Because it's up here, because these was already fitted, you know, there could be a fault there, so we need to keep an eye on that. Need to make sure none of these are kinked as well. Which that can go there, that'll be nice. Right, oh, that seems okay. Right, back at the top. Right, so moment of truth. That seems okay. It looks like you've actually got to help this back. Right, let's have a look at that. That seems to be catching on something. So you can see the weight going up and down. It's okay there. It gets to these pipes and it's trying to sit on there. So although it says to put the weight there, I can't see there being any reason not to put it lower down. Then it'll keep out the way of the pipes a bit. So I'll be able to put it right down there. So I'll do that next. Right, so that's better. There's no reason to go any higher than that really. Even if it does, it comes down. Yeah, there's no reason to go any lower than that. You do need to help it a bit though, it's not going to do it on its own. Right, there we go then. Let's see how it works. Don't know what these buttons are. Oh, that stops it. Oh, nice. And that still stops it. Yeah, I think she'll be happy with that. Yeah, not bad looking top. We'll have one more check under here, then we'll have a bit of a wipe out and we'll have a look at the shelf, what needs doing there. So let's have a look. Right, so I've had one last check, no leaks of anything. Checked all these for tightness while I'm down here. Right, let's try the shelf. Right, so that catches under there. But luckily, this shelf, there's plenty of space to bring it forward. As long as it don't come off the clips at the back. Now there's loads there. So we'll pull that forward. And there we go. Job's a good one. Actually, can maybe go back a bit more. Right, that'll do. Job done. Right, that's it. I hope that's helped a bit. If you want to do stuff like that yourself, there's not a real lot to it. Usually the hardest bit is turning water off. But if you've got shut off valves like I had, it's no biggie. You're not going to have any floods or anything. So just keep an eye on any drips and what have you. It's never going to flood the place, you know, so I'll leave the unit empty for a bit. I'll check it in half an hour's time and I dare say it'll be fine. Right, I'll leave you to it. See you again. Bye bye.